Justin seems like a total package. Hotter, more thoughtful, and grounded. I imagine it might have been intoxicating for Blake, who hadn't had this kind of attention or chemistry in years. Rumors of Blake's behavior on set started making the rounds. Unscripted kisses, extra touchy moments, lingering gazes. To me, it sounds like Blake might have been trying to create moments with Justin, whether consciously or not. Hi guys, welcome to Shhhcrets. Alright, so today, we're jumping back into the mess with Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni, and Ryan Reynolds. If you caught my last video, you know I already spilled some tea on their drama, which, honestly, just keeps getting messier. But after thinking about it a bit more, I think I've cracked what's at the heart of all this chaos. Lust. This whole situation has it all. Feelings that aren't mutual, alleged power plays, moves to save careers, and a whole lot of rumors flying around. Let me just say up front, this is my take on what's going on. So don't come for me. Grab your tea, get comfy, and let's dig into a story that started and might just end with lust. Blake Lively's involvement in the It Ends With Us film adaptation had fans buzzing at first. It felt like a perfect opportunity for her to step out of Ryan Reynolds' shadow and reclaim her own spotlight after years of being known as the wife of. Hollywood is brutal for women, especially mothers of four, and this project seemed like Blake's big "I'm back" moment. But then things started to unravel, and what initially looked like a comeback turned into a swirling storm of rumors, lawsuits, and public backlash. Now, here's where my speculation comes in. We all know Blake has openly said she loves love. She's romantic, idealistic, and deeply committed to the idea of grand gestures and emotional connection. But being married to Ryan Reynolds, who is constantly managing businesses, filming movies, and maintaining his status as Hollywood's golden boy, might have left her feeling lonely or overlooked. Let's face it, she spent a lot of time barefoot and pregnant, raising their 4 kids while her career took a back seat. So, when an opportunity like It Ends With Us came along, with a co-star as charismatic and gorgeous as Justin Baldoni, can you blame her for being swept up in the fantasy? From what I gather, and again, this is just my opinion, it seems like Blake fell for Justin during the production. Think about it. Here she is, working closely with someone who not only looks good, but also exudes kindness and emotional depth. Compared to her exes like Penn Badgley or even her Canadian beau, Ryan, Justin seems like a total package. Hotter, more thoughtful, and grounded. I imagine it might have been intoxicating for Blake, who hadn't had this kind of attention or chemistry in years. But the problem? Justin is happily married and reportedly didn't feel the same way about her. Rumors of Blake's behavior on set started making the rounds. Unscripted kisses, extra touchy moments, lingering gazes. To me, it sounds like Blake might have been trying to create moments with Justin, whether consciously or not. And when Ryan allegedly started to pick up on what was going on, Blake may have panicked. This is where I think things took a turn. Rather than addressing her feelings head-on, she flipped the narrative, casting herself as the victim and Justin as the problem. Blake's lawsuit against Justin and Wayfarer Studios was explosive. She accused the CEO, Jamie Heath, of inappropriate behavior, including showing her a video of his wife giving birth without her consent and barging into her trailer uninvited. While Justin and the studio denied these claims, with Heath insisting he was invited in and Blake being comfortable breastfeeding during meetings, the allegations created a firestorm. To me, this seems like part of Blake's effort to take control of the narrative. When you're caught in a compromising situation, what's the best defense? A strong offense. By framing herself as the victim, she deflected attention from her own actions The fat-shaming allegations against Justin also stood out to me as strategic. Blake claimed he asked about her weight before a scene where he had to lift her, framing it as inappropriate and body-shaming. But Justin's receipts tell a different story. He asked her trainer, who she introduced to him, for safety reasons and even apologized for any offense. Could this have been an attempt by Blake to further shift the spotlight off her own behavior? It certainly feels calculated. Now, let's talk about that premiere fiasco. Imagine being Justin Baldoni, not just the lead actor but also the producer of this film, and arriving at your own premiere only to be sent to a basement filled with concession stand supplies and folding chairs. Blake reportedly didn't want him there. To me, this screams of a power move, an attempt to sideline Justin and assert dominance over the project. If you ask me, it's less about justice and more about control. And then there's Ryan Reynolds. Blake and Ryan's relationship history is intriguing, especially when you consider how they got together. Rumored sparks on the set of Green Lantern while Ryan was still married to Scarlett Johansson. Could insecurities from their past have resurfaced? I wouldn't be surprised if Ryan's jealousy played a role in how Blake navigated this situation. Maybe he didn't outright accuse her, but his suspicions could have influenced Blake's decision to paint Justin as the bad guy. Let's not forget Justin's side of the story. He's been passionate about It Ends With Us for years, buying the rights long before the book became a viral sensation. His dedication to themes of non-toxic masculinity and domestic violence awareness speaks volumes about his character, yet his reputation is now in tatters because of this feud. If you ask me, Justin's commitment to these issues makes it hard to believe he'd intentionally create a hostile environment on set. Blake's promotional missteps didn't help her case. Naming a cocktail after an abusive character and skipping meetings with charities tied to the film's themes made her seem tone-deaf. And while I understand her desire to reclaim her career, these choices felt more self-serving than sincere. It's like she was more focused on being seen as powerful and in control than on genuinely supporting the film's message. So, where does this leave us? For me, it's hard to ignore the patterns in Blake's behavior, patterns that suggest someone who was caught in an emotional whirlwind and made questionable choices to cover her tracks. Was it lust that clouded her judgment? Maybe. Was it a desperate attempt to reclaim her career at any cost? Possibly. Either way, this is a cautionary tale about the messy intersection of personal desires and professional ambitions. What do you think? Is Blake a misunderstood woman fighting to reclaim her voice, or did her unreciprocated feelings for Justin spiral into chaos? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, thanks for tuning in to Shhhcrets. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you like my vibe. Until next time, bye.